Welcome back. Nothing to discuss with our radar now, which is great. We've had so much rain over the past 3 days. We checked out those rain totals in your last full weather forecast. Want to check out a couple of these storm reports here. We do have quite a number of them. You know, we had some flash flood alerts, quite a few of those actually. But the main thing is that our southeastern counties, particularly Telfair and Wheeler, were really hit hard yesterday. All right, we had a confirmed tornado that came in from Coffee County and up into Telfair County. It luckily did not make it to McRae on the ground, but it was confirmed. And then we had another one in Wheeler County. And unfortunately, that one claimed a couple of lives. So definitely did not want to see that. We also had the eye of Helene kind of move right through those counties. So they got the worst wind in regards to the storm itself as well. So just really hard for those in those southern counties, and prayers with them. Got to get y'all back on your feet. Here's some power outage numbers. 10,000 without power right now in Lawrence County. Yeah, you see the single digits. That means in the thousands. So 400 in Wheeler County. That's lower than before. So those are starting to come back. Still 4,000 in Bibb County without power. 800 in Monroe County and 300 in Houston County and 7,000 in Washington County. Now, as for these winds, they were indeed pretty strong. McRae had hurricane force winds at 75 miles per hour. Macon, this is actually as the eye was kind of moving out of middle Georgia and further east. We got a gust around 5:40 a.m. at 59 miles per hour, and then another one around 6:30 at 48 miles per hour. Eastman also got pretty strong there at 56, and then Warner Robins 51. So there was plenty of that wind. We're seeing it back off some as we continue through the evening, but there'll still be the gust of 20 to 30 miles per hour as we go through tonight. 62 degrees for the low. It will not be overcast, and there are no likely storms. That's the third time I've forgotten to update that in the quick editor, but it happens. All right, brain's been kind of scattered after being awake basically all night last night. So should be some nice fall conditions heading into the weekend, which is good for those who don't have that power back yet. You're not going to be baking inside of your house. We're only going to be into the mid 80s the next couple of days. All right, we're putting those 90s behind us now. Helene is shifting from a tropical low to a typical low pressure system. We see this troughing pattern setting up. That's ultimately going to become a cold front that will slowly head our direction as we get into the new week, probably right after October gets here, and that will lead to some pleasant conditions late next week. All right, now in terms of this cloud cover, I do think this model being a little aggressive over the weekend. I think tomorrow we'll have a decent amount, but then on Sunday should be more of that sun, and Monday will probably just be a straight up sunny day. Now, there's still more to follow in the tropics. Nothing imminent, but we're most certainly going to be watching this spot here in the Gulf because we just had Helene come through. We don't need a repeat of that. Again, this will be something we'll discuss more next week. Right now, the odds of development are low, but it might be more conducive for development as we head into next week. Area B also, there are 2 active storms in the Atlantic. I'm not showing them because neither one expected to impact land. One of them is Isaac, and then I can't remember what the other one's name is, but neither one expected to impact land. So here's your weekend forecast. Mid 80s. Tomorrow partly sunny, but mostly sunny for us on Sunday. I can't necessarily rule out a shower either day, but rain really not going to be a big thing for us as we head into the weekend and beyond. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we'll keep it a little breezy tomorrow, and honestly, Sunday might be breezy at times. But early next week, as we finish off September, one little last taste of summer kind of in the mid-upper 80s there. Don't think we'll see any 90s. But after that cold front kind of comes through, we're looking at low 80s and upper 50s for the lows late next week.